Well, hello and welcome to the Points of Interest podcast. This is the most generic podcast on the internet. My name is Josh Hawks. I am the 303 Ninja. And right over there, he is my podcasting partner for life. He is the other guy. It's Mr. Francis Fernandez.
Oh man, we're so generic. But speaking of which, look at this guy.
Look at that little bumblebee.
Look at this guy. I forgot. Yes, we have audio. So yes, I have my little bumblebee.
Yeah.
He's a lovely little guy. It is very nostalgic of my childhood. It's very nice to have the old guy back. Miss him. It's probably my most favorite of the Transformers, even though the most simplistic, if you think about it, because it's so tiny. It's the
Right.
smallest.
It's what, five? It's 5 moves. Well, really, it's 3 moves if you break it down, because I mean, each leg transformation is exactly the same as the next.
Yeah. So the legs pull out at the same time. And hello, Ginger and listeners, mate.
Oh, yes.
Glad to see you guys here.
So am I.
So the legs are pretty much one move. The head is one move, and the arms are about a move each. So 4 moves. So 4 pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I recently saw, and I don't know if I didn't post it. I should have done it, and I was going to tag you, but I completely forgot. There is a G1 Optimus out there,
Mm-hmm.
okay, for $1,000. Unfortunately, it's $1,000, but with your phone, you can have it roll around in truck form, and then it'll stop. It'll transform into a robot, and it'll move. It'll walk. It'll move its arms.
Let me blow your mind a little bit. It is also voice commanded.
Oh wow!
You can say,
and it's Cullen. What's his face?
It is Peter Cullen. And if you say Optimus Prime transform, regardless of what form he's in, he will transform, auto transform back into it.
I love it.
It is awesome.
I wasn't like, oh my god, what bank do I need to rob so I can be able to afford this toy?
Right.
Because it was really cool looking. That was probably one of the coolest things.
The things I've heard, downsides to it though, it only rolls on extremely smooth surfaces. It's not rolling on any carpet.
Okay.
It's not, it's on the kitchen linoleum. That's about it. And it's huge. When it transforms, apparently you need like an entire backyard for it to, have enough space.
I thought it was only like,
I'm being exaggerative.
2 feet? Oh, I was going to say, it's like 1.5 feet, I think.
It's something like that. But yeah, it's a hefty boy. And it's apparently top heavy.
Hefty. Yeah.
Very top heavy.
Oh.
Listeners, mate, yes. I didn't think I'd talk about, having somebody play bumper cars with me so early in the show, but it is a bullet point, and it might explain why I'm a little sour maybe in my real life. I try to put on a smile here for the old podcast, but in my real life, things are chaos from time to time. And yesterday, protect kayfabe, the workplace was like, hey, look, you guys rock. Why don't you go ahead and leave early? And I went, yeah, sure, why not? So I left early. And while joining technically a highway, a lady decided to cross the intersection, or not the intersection, but the on-ramp lane, I guess. Francis, help me out here.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to explain because it's a road going out to a highway, and it is an on-ramp, but it doesn't have the... I don't know where that lady was trying to go.
Yeah, neither do I.
Explain the accident.
I mean, the only thing that makes sense...
Why were you trying to go to this lane?
Because it was an open lane. Because the road she was on was a 2-lane road, and through that intersection becomes a 3-lane road with that on-ramp. We're online right now.
Yes.
So yeah. So this lady hit me at probably with her realizing that she was about to hit somebody, let's say in the 30-mile-an-hour range, probably 25 to 30. Sure. It destroyed the front end of my car. Here's a picture of it.
Oh, you're putting pictures of it?
Well, it's not. I don't have my license plate in this picture. It's just one picture. So
no.
But yeah, ran into me at a good almost 45-degree angle. Hooked my bumper, and she didn't stop. So like, it drug me through the intersection. The car is finally unhooked, and she almost hit the light signal pole. And you know, I stopped in the intersection, and it's what doesn't show in this picture, and I'm not going to upload any other ones because it takes time. That tire that you're looking at in the picture, and for the audio people, look at my Instagram. The tire is like at an almost 45-degree angle, so definitely some suspension bits. Hopefully, just suspension and not like a half shaft or anything like that. Listener's mate is asking if she was drunk or anything. Not to my knowledge. An officer did show up. He didn't, to my knowledge, perform any sort of DUI thing. And, you know, longer story short, the insurance has already claimed responsibility for it. I've started the process of getting it into a shop. And, 24 hours after the accident, I'm no doctor, but parts seem to be working.
No, which is the most important thing anyway.
Yeah.
Really, is that.
I mean, no more aches and pains than I have as a normal 45-year-old guy.
Right. Where everything else, everything pretty much hurts. Yeah, it's interesting. I think that's the thing that really boggles my mind is the fact that she didn't stop and that she, it was like it went on for a while, right? Like usually when you hit something, you stop and you check on it, but no, not this lady. Like we got to keep going. We got places to be. So
well, here and the kicker. I don't like that term, but the kicker to the whole thing is after the officer did whatever he had to do, gave me a case number, told me that, you know, it's their fault. They're, you know, you call their insurance company. He asked me if I was okay, if I needed anything. Said, nope, tow truck's on its way. All right, man, have a great day. I'm going to go talk to them. And then he talked to the two ladies, and they started their car and drove it off the curb and drove away. And I just went,
don't mind us, we're just going to drive away.
Well, I mean, like, you know, they were free to go sort of thing, but like, I don't know how I mean, I don't know if this was a Honda versus Mazda, you know, UFC event that just happened, and our two cars just happened to be the ones that got picked, but the Honda was in better shape than mine. But it could have been the attack angle at which she hit me with, because it was more bumper.
It's the attack, yeah.
You know, where I took it all in the soft tire area.
Ugh.
I mean, there was listeners made it saying if she kept moving, that it sounded like she was trying to do a hit and run. I don't think so. I think it was more of, oh my God, what just happened sort of thing. I didn't see this person. Here's the thing. I was protect kayfabe. Work was so awesome. No, I can't even fake that shit. I had a rough day, and that was like the camel that broke its back, or wait, how do you say that? The straw that broke the camel's back. Was getting hit while I was innocently driving down the street. I chose to take the foreseeable high road, I guess, and only said about 4 words to them. Are you okay? And here's my information. That's like 6 words, 7 words.
I mean, that's enough.
And when the officer was done talking to me and was walking over to them, I just kind of gave him the downward nod, which is not one you give to people you respect necessarily. That's like one you're about to fight in my head. Yeah. The upwards nod like, hey man, what's up? The downwards nod, it's either one of 2 things. Either I have mad respect for you, or like we're about to battle. So I just
hopefully a rap battle.
Yeah. It'd be sweet. No, I can't rap, but yeah, man, it sucks not that there's ever a good time to be in an accident, ever, to cause one or be in one. But why has it got to be, what, 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks to Christmas? You don't need you don't need a car for Christmas shopping. You're fine.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong. It's better. It's better that way.
You just did something to the chat. So
I know I did.
I don't know. You did like 3 things. Things happening in the background.
I'll fix it.
You're fine.
I fixed it.
Okay, sweet. So yeah, here's the thing, Francis. I've been in since my driving career started back in 95. Every car accident I've been involved in has been a result of a distracted driver. Now, I'm not saying it was by phone, or anything, but they had a dog, so maybe the dog was doing something. I don't know. I have no idea, but they were clearly distracted. The last time I got T-boned, and that person hit me while they were adjusting their radio. That was the excuse that was given anyway.
Sure. Yeah.
It's just like the when I got hit by a car crossing the damn street on my 2 feet, the driver was distracted. So it's just like, what the hell? It's very annoying.
Yeah. At least it wasn't, someone trying to put makeup on while they were driving.
It's true.
I see way too often here.
You probably see that a lot here. I have actually seen, not that I haven't ever seen that, because I have, but the one that gets me is the dude, and it's always been in a truck, with the electric razor. Electric razoring.
I've never seen that.
Oh, I have. I saw a dude dry shaving one time with a razor. Just straight up dry shaving like a psychopath.
Yeah, they were final destinationing their drive that way by tempting fate.
Yeah, that one the electric razor one always gets me. You're just gonna end up with whiskers all over the front of your shirt. You're gonna look like you just shaved in the car.
Yeah. They don't mind. They don't seem to mind that. They're trying to go for that gruff look. They just need it trimmed. They don't need it perfect.
I have to kick my beard's ass so much I have to shave it while I'm driving.
Well, maybe there's those kind of guys where they have so much testosterone flowing through their body, they shave that morning, and all of a sudden by not even 5 o'clock shadow, it's noon and they already have a full stubble.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because they're just so manly. Their manliness is through the roof.
Through the roof.
You never know.
It seems like the last 2 or 3 episodes, we just keep talking about pop culture death. And let's just get this out of the way real quick. Christy Alley died yesterday as of recording.
Oh God, yeah, that just happened recently.
Yesterday or the day before. Everybody's favorite Klingon. I don't know. I don't know if that is everybody's favorite, but I'm saying it right now.
Right.
A lot of people reminiscing about Look Who's Talking, which I didn't think anybody would ever reminisce about Look Who's Talking. Over Cheers? Okay.
No. Who's Talking was big enough to have 2 sequels, right? So. No, 3. It was Look Who's Talking, Look Who's Talking 2, Look Who's Talking Now, and then it was with dogs. Then they did a Look Who's Talking with dogs.
Fucking jump the shark.
Well, yeah. It was straight to VHS.
Yeah. Well, there you go. And then just a couple hours ago, before we started recording, whatever day today is, the 6th of December, Mills Lane. Some people are going to say, who the hell is that? For a certain generation of people, he would probably only be known as a boxing referee. to another group of people. He would probably only be known as the referee in Celebrity Deathmatch.
Oh, okay.
Those are going to be the two. And then some people would know him from both, which would be the camp that I fell into. Mills Lane, if you're watching, there's a picture on screen. And of his claymation version of himself from Celebrity Deathmatch.
Right.
He was the guy
and yeah, you're right.
that would always say, "Get it on." That was how he started every
French accent. Yeah.
Well, kind of. He was a little rough and scruffy little guy, but get it on.
Wow.
Yeah, so he passed away. I believe he was 85. I didn't do all the research on Christy Alley. I figured everybody just knows about her already, but
yeah, everyone knows who she is. That one you don't. Yeah, I mean, she's an '80s icon, early '90s icon. You know, she had a few shows before, and then she did like a big weight loss thing for like the last decade. Like that was her thing, was like a Weight Watchers kind of ambassador. But she got into some minor controversy over some political stuff, as always, as celebrities do.
As they do.
So yeah, as they do. So she's, you know, but she was. My observation was most people were very they were kind. You know, they're like, oh, you know, it was sad that she was gone and things like that. So
we just got a new follower there, Francis. New follower. I got to try and figure this out. I can't even. Suslaporvik. Help me out. Do you see it?
I wish I could. I can't see it though.
Oh shit.
So,
well, thank you, new follower.
Yeah, if I could see it. Yeah.
Help us out here in the chat here if you don't mind how to pronounce that maybe. But yeah, thanks for the follow. Yay. I don't have a celebration thing.
Yay. I mean,
wait,
well,
I do kind of. Hang on.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah. So that threw me off. But yeah, Mills Lane. Check this out. He had a boxing career back when he was younger. Went 10-1. He had his own judge show, Francis. I didn't even know about this. Like judge, wow. But apparently he was a real judge. This wasn't just like a TV show, but it was a TV show, and he judged things on there.
I mean, I hate to tell you, but like every other person was a judge on TV.
That's true.
Like
that is true.
2000s.
That's true. I'm not. Yeah. But
he had a career still.
But yeah, and then he did Celebrity Deathmatch, so everybody knows him from one of those things, I'm sure.
Anyone born before the 90s will remember Celebrity Deathmatch. I can't imagine anyone at the 2000s. Actually, this is, again, just to age us here, Josh. Someone recently was like, oh my God, did you hear about 9/11? And I'm like, yeah, that was a thing. But it was a person in the early 20s who were like, oh my God. Like, yeah, that was a thing that we lived through. It was pretty intense.
It was pretty intense.
People in their 20s did not live through that.
That is true.
Okay.
That's true.
And argue with your surprise that was an event that happened.
And then the other one that I totally didn't even write down, that Listener's Mate did throw up there, Bob McGrath of Sesame Street. He passed away on Sunday, as we record. That one hurt me in the feels. You know, I haven't seen the Sesame Street in, you know, how old am I? 45. So probably like, I don't know, at least 10 years.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Yeah. No, sure. Yeah.
But yeah, it's sad to see. What's awesome about Sesame Street is that they've kept some of these people that have been there since the very beginning. They've kept them there the entire time, or they've had short stints where they weren't there, but they've always come back. And it's sad when these OG Sesame Street people are gone. You know, like, you know, I'm pretty sure the original Big Bird actor is now passed away. God, I hope I'm wrong.
Oh, probably.
I hope I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure he passed. And you know, so they got, you know, the new regardless if he's alive or not, the guy doing Big Bird now has taken over completely. You know, so it's just, you know, like I said, it's kind of sad to see some of these people that are, you know, they've been there, especially from your childhood. Go ahead.
Spinney was who was Big Bird in 2019.
Oh yeah. So God, we well, you weren't there that year, were you?
No.
No.
I think I know what you're talking about.
No,
I was.
Carol Spinney was there
at Philly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
were you there?
Yeah, because you were That was your yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's supposed to be mine.
That.
Supposed to be mine.
It was supposed to be. I remember that. Yeah, that's right.
I was supposed to get
now,
Carol Spinney and I'm gonna forget his name, but the speedy delivery guy from Mr. Rogers. I was supposed to have them.
Mr. McFeely.
Mr. McFeely from Mr. Rogers, and I was supposed to have them both for the PBS Power Hour or something like that. I was supposed to be the moderator, and then the rug got taken out from under me by somebody that apparently had been on Sesame Street. So I guess he had the street cred, and I didn't.
It's hard to argue with someone who's been on the street.
Yeah, I mean, I was sour about it. Clearly, I'm still a little, and I need to go get some therapy. But like,
right.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah, he had the street cred. For sure.
Yeah. But now I guess it's a guy named Matt Vogel as the new Big Bird. So good on you, Matt Vogel.
Yes, for sure. Well, this kind of ties in Mills Lane and puppetry type of stuff. But somebody recently kind of asked me, Francis, if you were to, if you had all the money in the world and can promote and get people excited for a live action Beavis and Butthead.
No.
Don't know me, play along. If you were to live action cast.
Sure.
I want Beavis, Butthead, Todd, and the gym teacher.
You want me to live cast it?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my God.
Let's see how fucking close our brains work.
I doubt it. I can't imagine it. So, it will be
age doesn't matter. Age doesn't matter.
Yeah. Oh no, I know. But my first thought was, okay, it's got to be Steve-O and Johnny Knoxville. those are my two choices for Beavis and Butthead.
But who's who?
Steve-O would be Butthead.
Okay.
Johnny would be Beavis.
I'm trying not to write this.
Characters have to. You want me to fan cast for?
Todd. Remember Todd? Oh, it's Todd.
Yeah.
So give me Todd.
Okay. Let's see. Oh my God. I wish I had prepared.
This is more fun.
Well, because yeah, I guess it's better than when it's Matthew McConaughey, I guess.
Okay.
Todd.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the gym teacher.
I'm trying to remember the gym teacher. Let me look him up because I can't remember off the top of my head.
He was like,
it sounds like
today we're going to talk about the penis. He had like a military type of voice.
Yeah. No, yeah. That would be for that I could see it has to be someone I'm looking at him now. Coach Buzzcut, right? Is that what you're talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Oh God. Michael Chiklis.
Okay. Interesting.
I'll put Michael Chiklis on there. He's a little older, but you know what? He can pull it off.
Okay.
All right. Who's your fan cast?
Here's my fan cast for a live action Beavis and Butthead. Butthead, Seth Rogen. Mostly for the laugh. I figure he's going to be the closest to a Butthead laugh. NPH as Beavis.
No. Really?
I couldn't think of anybody else that has a fucking angular ass face.
Yeah, but he doesn't have the voice for it, though.
We don't know that.
Okay.
NPH is Beavis. Todd, Diedrich Bader.
Oh, that's a good one.
Give me Office Space like Diedrich Bader.
Yeah.
As Todd.
As with his American. Oh, no. What was the one where where he was like the martial artist? Which one was that one? Oh, that was Napoleon Dynamite, I think.
Yeah, Napoleon Dynamite. And then the gym teacher, Mr. Buzzcut. What was his name? What is it?
Coach
Buzzcut.
Yeah.
The Rock.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Now there's obviously other characters I didn't think about, like Stuart. I didn't think about Stuart. I didn't think about Daria, Stuart's mom.
Right.
Tom, the next door neighbor Tom, or Tom Arnold, I guess technically. Listener's mate chimes in. I could see the two. Wait, I could see the guy who plays the dad on Young Sheldon playing the coach on a live action Beavis and Butthead. I don't watch that show, so I'm not sure who this person is. I'm sure Lance Barber. All right, so it's be unprofessional and look this up. Barber.
All right. Oh yeah, I can see it. Yeah.
Okay.
He's done mostly sitcoms though. So, but out of curiosity, why did you ask about the live casting of Beavis and Butthead? Is there going to be a live action version of it?
No. I thought it'd be a fun exercise. I was asked.
It's fun exercise.
No, I was asked earlier today by somebody who does listen to this show. So hopefully they were going to enjoy this 5 minutes.
Yeah.
But they said, the person asked me that, hey, I don't know if this is, but can be material, but I was thinking about a live action Beavis and Butthead, and then I started to live cast it for him right there. And I thought, you know what? I got to get my man Francis in on this, and I ain't gonna tell him shit.
I can't wait. I can't believe I went for the Jackass. But you know what? They're tangential because they're both on MTV.
That is true.
So.
That is true.
Oh man. Well, look. I hope that at some point they make a live action Beavis and Butthead, and that we too can enjoy the stylings of Seth Rogen and NPH.
I hope that somebody hears this and says, you know what? Let's hire those guys. They got a good idea. Who else could they cast in this movie that we're going to write? And then we'll see our names as the casting directors with the little cool little 3-letter thing that comes after the casting letter name,
Right. We'd be co-creators. No, maybe not creators, but we would be, I guess we'd be the casting people, because it's our idea. Right. These are our ideas. They're stealing our casting. So, but we're the ones who casted them, so.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think we can at least fight for 1/8%.
I'll take. You know what? 1/8%. That's pretty good in Hollywood accounting. That's really good money. So
it is.
I'll take it.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I just threw a number out because I thought it'd be fun.
Oh man.
Well, apparently.
Well, Hollywood accounting, right, is no movie ever makes a profit, so they can always write it off in their taxes. So they just make more and more and more and more money while screwing out, everyone else. But whatever. It's Hollywood accounting.
Right. Well, I guess if the actors get paid, who cares, right?
They do. Yes, that's true. They do get paid. Yeah.
I think that would suck though to learn lines, memorize lines, go through the whole rigmarole of filming in the middle of the night with sitting on top of a horse and squibs and whatever else that you got to deal with, jumping out of a plane or crashing through a window, yeah, whatever the fucking movie might be. I don't know, having a sex scene, yeah, being naked all the time, whatever.
Oh, there you go.
And then, nope, we're not going to do any of this. Here's some money though. Thanks for wasting, my 6 months of time. I could have been naked on a different set, and people were going to see.
Well, yeah. Look, if there's anything, they're not paying you enough to be naked on a set. So, not us at least.
Not yet. Not yet. They just haven't seen it yet.
They haven't dangled the right dollar bills in front of us.
Exactly.
But I don't know if this was in your list of things. We're talking about movies, and I really want to know your opinion. And I don't know if you've seen this yet. But have you seen the trailer for Rise of the Beasts?
I have seen trailers for Rise of the Beast, and I enjoyed the trailer. I like that they're not so Michael Bay looking anymore. You can you can actually kind of see that they're robots that are actual vehicles, not humanoids that are made of metal.
Yeah. I mean, they introduced RC, which is an interest.
They did, and if you like, there's a scene in the Transformers movie where she drops her visors and uses them as like a way to, as like binoculars basically. But in the trailer, you see that she has like a red or rose tinted visor over her eyes.
Oh,
and I went, oh, that's awesome.
Accurate. Okay.
I'm all about G1 Transformers. The more these movies come out, I don't care how good or bad they are. It's irrelevant to me. As long as the Transformers in the movie have some resemblance to the namesakes that they're given, then I'm good with it. Like if they had made Optimus Prime a fucking motorcycle, I still would have paid to go see it. I would have laughed my balls off through the whole movie.
Well, it is not a Michael Bay movie, which I think will mean, hopefully, that it's better.
Right.
Because it's not a Michael Bay movie. And did you know who plays Optimus Primal?
Corey Burton.
I thought it was Ron Perlman.
Oh, cool. I don't know. I just thought they'd hire more fucking Transformer voice actors.
No, I think it's Ron Perlman this time around.
That's fine.
Optimus Primal.
He has I have absolutely no fucking love or connection or anything to any of the Beast era of Transformers. So,
well, that's
I don't care. It could be Ron Perlman, Pee Wee Herman, fucking Macaulay Culkin. I don't care. It doesn't matter who the voice of Primal is.
Sure.
I'm hoping that this movie will make me change my mind about Beast Wars and Beast Machines. I've tried to go back. I've tried to go back so many times and watch Beast Wars, and I just struggle so much because it's so far off from like what makes fucking sense. Like, it makes absolutely no fucking sense that a race of robots crashed into a volcano or were there for 1 million years and then suddenly interact with humans. That doesn't make any fucking sense at all.
Yeah.
But what doesn't make any sense is that the same event that caused that volcano thing, somehow this happened millions of years in the future in the past.
Yeah.
And
Plus,
I have a hard time with it. And they actually go to the Ark at one point, all the beast machines, whatever, Beast Wars. They go to the Ark. They see all the G1 Transformers and talking about them, how they are descendants of them, but they're in the future and it's or the past or what. It's so confusing. But there is one awesome part in that particular scene where Primal is looking at Prime. And I think he does a little flick with his fingers on a shoulder or something, and it makes a metallic ting sound. And Primal goes, "Die-cast, a dying art."
Oh God. Oh man.
As as kind of a stick it to the toy line that had become pretty much all plastic.
Little shout out to the way toys used to be made.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, totally.
Listeners did chime in with some movie news before we get too far off from everything. He said DC made Batgirl and never got put out. It was done as a tax write-off. I'm pretty sure the actors and crew did get paid though. I did hear that as well.
Well, the directors of Batgirl spoke with James Gunn because he's now running DC. So they're people are hopeful that maybe they'll put it out.
I can't imagine they just like grab the file and put it in the trash can on the desktop.
Oh, it's out there, but if they put it out there, they can't do it. They can't write it off. So we'll see what happens. But
interesting.
He also talked about I don't know. DC's interesting. DC's going in a weird direction now that James Gunn has taken over. But who knows? If he continues to have the comedy of the Guardians of the Galaxy stuff, like I saw the Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special, which came out last week, and I'm like, all right, it's funny. Like, it's funny. It's only half an hour long, minus the credits, so it's a pretty quick, just short thing. But it's fun. Like, it's a fun, interesting, a little holiday spirit short movie. So,
that's cool.
If you haven't seen it, watch it.
It's on the list of things. How all the Christmas movies kind of come up at this time of the year, and somebody I know hasn't seen a lot of them, so right. I've got a list. I've checked it twice. There's a couple I can't find, but for the most part, gonna be showing somebody some pretty awesome Christmas movies. Which,
well,
go ahead.
Well, did Violent Night make it into the category?
Yeah, look at you. So that's why we didn't have a show last week, folks, is because our friends over at Nerds That Geek, which you should go check that out at nerdsthatgeek.com, they invited me to go check out Violent Night on a press screening, which was pretty cool. I've gone to a couple of these press screening things now. It's kind of cool to see a movie a couple days before everybody. What's really awesome is that there's no trailers. Like right before somebody starts the show and goes, "All right, put your phones away, turn them off. We see them on. We're gonna ask you to leave. Enjoy the show," and then it just starts. It's the greatest thing ever. Yep. Did you go see Violent Night? I know you were talking about wanting to go.
I haven't yet. I do intend to watch it probably this upcoming weekend. I'll watch it.
Okay, spoiler free review then.
You can spoil it. I mean, it's an action film. Like,
I
can't imagine
it is an
form of spoilers.
It is a total popcorn flick. This would not have been out of place had they put it out in July. It totally and completely would have worked as a summer popcorn, not blockbuster, just a summer popcorn movie.
Sure.
I don't know who plays Santa Claus.
David Harbour.
Whoever that is.
He is in Stranger Things. He's the sheriff of in that show. That's what he's most known for right now. But yeah, he's a good actor. I've seen him in a bunch of stuff. But yeah, David Harbour's great.
Yeah, he great performance. He was a fun Santa Claus. Really cool little funny interaction at the beginning. You realize pretty quick that this is Santa Claus.
Yeah.
For realsy. You, through the course of the movie, which the plot, quote unquote, dink dink.
Yeah, all right.
This is why it would work as a summer popcorn movie. There is a loose fucking story, but it does involve Beverly D'Angelo, so I was sold.
Right. Sure, yeah.
Listener's Mate says Violent Night doesn't sound like his type of movie. He'll watch Ernest Saves Christmas instead. I have that on the list of movies to show this person, and hope she gets about halfway, not even halfway through the introduction of Ernest Saves Christmas, and looks at me and goes, "What is this?" And I will say, "Enjoy the popcorn. Enjoy." You know what I mean, Vern?
This one. Vern, yeah.
Yeah, so
I'll sell you a car.
Or Sprite.
Or Sprite, yeah.
Mellow Yellow, if you're in that area of the country.
Oh, yeah. Mellow Yellow, the best.
So during the course of the movie, you discover not only is this actually Santa Claus, as I stated before, but he's also a 1,200-year-old Norse warrior that goes by many names, and he does like 15 different languages saying Santa Claus, awesome. Which was rad. But then he just says, "But I'm actually known as whatever, fucking Claus the Red," or something like that.
Claus the Red.
Something like that.
I like it.
And it really, Francis, it would also not have been out of place if they had cast Thor to be Santa Claus.
Oh, Chris Hemsworth?
Because, well, sure. Or they could have just had Thor be Santa Claus as well, because Santa Claus also has a hammer that he enjoys that also has a really awesome name called Skull Crusher.
Oh, my God.
So you find it. So it's fucking John Leguizamo.
Yeah.
Why?
Luigi.
I'm not an awards guy. I don't know what qualifies you to get an award by award people standards, but John Leguizamo should get all of them, because everything he's in, he acts his ass off, steals every fucking scene.
Sure.
And is just funny as hell. I mean, not in every role, but he's just great.
Yeah.
The whole movie, I'm getting there going, is this John Leguizamo? It sounds like him.
Right. Yeah. Is that Luigi Mario?
Yeah. Listeners Mate China, are you going to show your friends Santa Claus versus the Martians? I'm thinking about it. If I do, it'll probably be the MST3K version.
Okay.
Because I don't think I own it outside of MST3K version.
It would just be holidays up the wazoo for.
Yeah, well, it could be.
This person, so.
Violent Night. So it really, to sum up Violent Night, it's my initial reaction when I walked out, when I looked over at my buddy JB, that this movie was Home Alone meets Die Hard. Excuse me. Because it straight references both movies, and most of the antics that happen in the movie are Home Alone-ish. I mean, there's some straight scenes I think they stole from Home Alone.
Well, yeah. What's funny is when the trailer came out, that was all anyone talked about when the trailer came out like a few months ago was how, oh yeah, this is Die Hard, like this is Santa Die Hard, and that got me super excited for this movie, because I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll watch another actiony Die Hard holiday movie, like, sure. And it was, or I guess according to you, it was.
Oh, so. Francis, I mean, I can't. We have a lot of things that we find in common, but not always with movies. Not always, because you haven't seen anything, mostly.
Yeah, well, that too, yeah.
You haven't seen anything that happened before 2000 and shit.
Right. For the most part, yeah.
But I can say that this Violent Night, once it is released out there for the masses, for home consumption, I can easily see this being a part of somebody's list of Christmas movies. Because even though the plot was loose and the whole concept.
Oh,
Hey, another new follower. Look at that. We're just
New follower.
Hello, new follower. Ritzu.
Ritsu.
We got 2 new followers and one. And wait, I got to do the thing.
One night.
One night.
What are you talking about?
More reggae horns. Thank you for the follow. That's awesome. Introduce yourself when you get a chance to. That'd be awesome.
Thank you. Welcome.
Where was I going?
I don't know.
It's a
Violent Night.
Anyway, Violent Night.
It sounds like you recommend it.
It'll definitely be on the list of things to come. Hey, here's a first time chat from somebody that what is this? Hi, I want a promotion of your channel, viewers.
No, it's a spam.
It's a spam. Awesome. I love spams.
It's a spam.
Cool. Can you do something with that? So yeah, definitely throw this if you haven't had a chance to go see it. Try and fit it into your Christmas watching, season this year. That'd be cool.
Yeah, do it.
Next year when it's out for home consumption, definitely give it a shot. And I don't want to hear is Violent Night a Christmas movie or not next year because it totally is. Now, does it have a well, that's what I was gonna say. Even though the plot was loose and everything else, there were moments in this movie where I was like, why is there almost a hot, salty tear running down my face? Why is this movie making me feel anything but laughter? Damn you. So they surprisingly had a lot of heart.
Oh, okay.
So it's not all skull crushing and Die Hard references. There's actually there's a cute little story in there, and it made me feel something.
Oh, well, as it should as a holiday film. The goal of holiday movies is to get you to feel the feelings.
And we like feeling things.
Yeah, why not?
Why not? So I did mention that I went to go see this movie thanks to our friends over there at Nerds That Geek.
Yeah.
I don't want to say too much yet, but Francis and I are going to be working with them pretty closely next year. So you're going to see there'll probably be some new things to see us on. More to come.
Or changes or something.
Changes possibly. We'll see. Yeah. We'll see what happens. There's been no official like launch date or anything or official fucking plan yet, but we are going to be working very closely with them. So definitely go over there, give them a follow, give them a shout out, whatever, because they do awesome work, and hoping that the connections that they have laid down in front of them, they will open doors for us to to do more things. So more to come on that. I did, Francis, talk a little bit too fast and ran through all my fucking bullet points.
Oh, okay.
So what's going on with the old new book? I know you guys finished your Kickstarter. So what was
that, I guess. Yeah.
What was the total on the Kickstarter from your measly $500 goal that you blew out of the water in the first 40 minutes that it was active?
Oh my God! I think I'm gonna take a look. Okay, I think we hit 6,000. I think. We went way beyond what we were anticipating in regards to the Kickstarter. So thank you anyone who was listening to this and was kind enough to contribute to the Kickstarter. Yeah, $6,235 for a $500 goal, and we're doing a bunch of stretch goals and stuff, and I'm probably going to be busy having to work on some of those in the near future because I think they're due in this month. So I have to start working on some stuff. But it looks like that the book will be coming out soon. So starting next year, you're going to see a book called Tales of Monstrosity, Monsters, Myths, and Miscreants. So hopefully that'll be a book that we can maybe even, depending on what happens with our collaborations and stuff, I'd love to do a contest to have a listener or a viewer win a book. That'd be kind of fun, digital or otherwise.
I mean,
because that's fun. You know?
It'd be really cool if you get a small handful of books to do something with.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. I'd like to have like a little booth at conventions and stuff and be like, here, books, but we'll see. I think I have to wait a certain amount of time before I can do that. But
maybe.
Exciting times. The book is ready to go out, and so that really went well. I think that's the biggest. What was that?
I was gonna say, and listeners mate donated $10 to that fund.
Oh yeah, so thank you for that, listeners mate. We definitely appreciate your contribution and anyone who was able to help us out in getting the book published. And yeah, seriously, super exciting to see that, kind of come to fruition. And now it's all just kind of cleanup and all of like the last minute stuff. Because ideally we hope to get the book out in the next couple of weeks for people who did the Kickstarter. So hopefully we can get the book out soon. But yeah, I mean, other than that, pretty chill otherwise. I mean, a lot of pop culture stuff happened. I guess you should get ready to start talking about like Indiana Jones 5 and the Dial of Destiny.
I haven't seen the trailer yet. I had mixed feelings about it when I saw it, that it popped up on the YouTube feed. I was like, I don't know.
They de-aged Harrison Ford to look young again, and people are speculating that this is a time travel movie. So whether that's true or not, I have no idea. But
interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be the one thing they haven't tackled yet. Really?
Is time travel?
Yeah.
True.
It's not like Indiana Jones has solved all mysteries of the world, but I mean, we got the Holy Grail, we got people that rip hearts out of chests, I don't know what I don't know what I'm trying to say. Never mind, maybe it's falling apart. But
well, no, it's very supernatural to some degree, and that one was one of the big ones that came out. The other one was the full non-teaser Super Mario Brothers trailer.
Oh, I haven't seen it. That didn't even pop up.
You get to hear everyone speak for the most part. All the main characters speak. You get to hear Chris Pratt do "Let's go" and "Wahoo."
No, so they actually made him be Mario, not just Chris Pratt.
Well, yeah, he talks normal Chris Pratt talk, like in certain parts, but then there's a scene where he's about to fight Donkey Kong, and he goes, "Let's go." I mean, I don't know. It's a trailer, so I don't feel like I'm spoiling anything. But you get to see Rainbow Road. You get to see Mario Kart. You get to see him in Mario in a Tanuki suit. Like they're going all out.
Okay,
they're going all out.
So we're going major fan service here.
Totally,
So are we gonna get? We're gonna get the flute.
Okay. To skip levels. I don't know about that. But there are a lot of nods to Mario games. You get Princess Peach, played by Anya Taylor-Joy, touches a fire flower, and a fireball appears in her hand. There you go. So it's very much like, here we go. There's even, I don't know how they're doing this, but there's like some obstacle course he has to go through, and it's a Mario Brothers level. Like everything about it is a Mario Brothers level. I'm just like, what the hell?
That's awesome.
People, the mushroom, the toad people go to an ATM, and to get money out, they punch a question mark block to get money for. It's crazy. It's crazy that they did this.
I am watching this trailer as soon as we're done.
You need to watch. Yeah, you need to watch it after this. It's probably one of the craziest trailers for sure.
I mean, because we've
so,
done a bunch of different video game movies of the big mascots, and like Sonic was cute, but it had nothing to do with the world of Sonic, and at least till the end. I never saw the second one, but what, Tails shows up at the end, or
Tails and Knuckles? Yeah,
yeah, Tails. Well, you only see Tails though, right? At the end of the first one, and the Knuckles is in the second one.
In the end of the first one, you only see Tails, but in the in 2, for the trailer for 2, they actually introduce Knuckles into the so the Knuckles is there, played by Idris Elba. Interestingly enough,
the guy can do everything.
Idris Elba, he can do everything. But yeah, there's like a ton of there's just stuff to look forward to. We're gonna be talking, I think, as a result, with our potentially potential collaboration with Nerds That Geek, we're gonna be talking a lot more pop culture. I think. I think we're not gonna have a choice. We're gonna have to talk about pop culture
and I mean, even
how interesting everything is.
I mean, we'll see what happens here, but even if it's we'll definitely have access to a lot more insider stuff as well.
Insider stuff, all sorts of things. It's gonna be a wild ride, that's for sure.
That is definitely for sure. Everybody stick around and enjoy the ride with us, because I mean, it can only go up from here, right?
Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah.
I'm trying to be optimistic.
And I think the only other trailer that they showed was that anyone cares about, really, I guess, is the new Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 trailer. That was the other big one that everyone was like, ew, what happens? We need to know. Because it's the last one, right?
Right.
It's the last one with this group of people. So.
And that one I also saved because I noticed it was out yesterday, but I was not in any kind of a mood yesterday to enjoy anything. Really, I was just like, I'm putting on comfort TV that I don't have to pay attention to, really, and I'm going to sit here and not look out the window at my car all destroyed. Actually, when I look out my window, I can see my car, but I see the passenger side, so that's the good side.
It's like, oh, my car's fine. Oh, that's good.
Listener's Mate says, I wish Nintendo would have put the live-action Mario movie out for theaters so I could... live-action Mario Bros. Movie out for theaters, could play it so it could be a double feature. Oh, okay. I would definitely go see both, even though I have the live-action one on DVD.
It's John Leguizamo again.
Yeah, John, look at that. Coming around full circle. Leguizamo as Luigi, and Bob Hoskins.
Bob Hoskins, yeah.
Yeah. As Mario.
As Mario, or Detective Valiant, but that's Eddie Valiant.
Eddie Valiant, yeah. The first trailer that came out for the Mario movie, everybody talked about Chris Pratt, but nobody talked about Jack Black. And,
so good. So good.
Talk about another guy that could do everything. Jack Black doing what's his face? Bowser is going to be awesome.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm excited. I hope the singing, he actually does sing, so that'd be great.
I mean,
I don't know. He might.
I don't know why Bowser would sing, but whatever.
Why do they do anything on that in Mario Brothers, really?
I mean, it's just save the princess. Sorry, the princess isn't here. She's in the other castle.
Oh, so many people are so happy that it's save Luigi and not save the princess. So. Like,
is that what the plot is? Save Luigi?
I can't tell, but the princess isn't in danger. She's with Mario. The trailer shows that she's with Mario, and there's a scene with her picking up a battle axe. So so she's not a princess in distress, at least for that part of the film. But it looks like Luigi's the the one in distress. So
The MacGuffin.
the MacGuffin, he's the MacGuffin. That's for sure.
Well, I don't think I have anything else to talk about, Francis. Do you got anything else to talk about?
Yeah. No, you know what? It's been a pretty pretty chill. It's the holidays. It's tough, right?
It's all.
I'm not in. Yeah, I'm not in the holiday spirit at all. As a matter of fact, I was in a shop the other day, and they were playing Christmas music, and I'm like, I can't do this. I need to put my headphones on because I'm like, I can't. I'm not there. But
Well, you need to. You got 3 weeks to find your holiday spirit, Francis.
Yeah, that's true. I'll figure it out. It'll get there somewhere. It'll get there at some point.
Don't make me come out and insert some Christmas into you.
Well, I think. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I have a Christmas music playlist. Too,
Fucking stick a candy cane up your ass.
Yeah, look. As long as there's some holiday candy canes, I'm cool. I don't care where you stick them. As long as it's holiday candy cane.
Which,
but yeah,
I never seen a candy cane used as a weapon before, but you may or may not if you watch Violent Night.
And if you watch Guardians of the Galaxy, the candy cane is also used as a joke and punchline in that movie as well.
Perfect.
So, a lot of candy canes going around.
Listener's mate is correct. Let's get Francis a kidney for Christmas.
Oh. That gets getting so complicated. It's getting so hard to get it through all that. But hopefully, see what happens.
Got to keep the spirits high. Spirits high. Francis, you know what time it is. Do your thing.
It's time to plug.
Yeah, we didn't do a fake commercial or anything this episode. So take the time and plug your shit. Usually we have that spot where like, hey, this would be the spot for the VPN. But we didn't do that this week. So plug your shit.
All right. So, are you feeling a little down right now? Do you feel like you can't seem to rise to the occasion? Well, Hims is a
I thought you were going into your fucking. I thought you were gonna do the fucking relationship podcast, and you were building up something epic and shit.
Oh man. I can't believe. Yeah. One of these days we'll have Manscaped and Hims as our sponsor, or
Fleshlight.com.
Anyway, no, you know what? Listen to supergeekedup.com. It is a live improv comedy show that happens Wednesday nights, where myself and Jeff Burns, the host of that show, get to do weird comic stylings in the form of geeky things. So go check that out. You'll be part of the live studio audience, and you get to talk and interact with us and make the games happen. So do that. That'd be fun.
Also, go to sinceresarcasm.net to find everything Francis. He's on the Twitters at AKA the other guy. That's his handle for everything. Just look up AKA the other guy, and there will be Francis's face looking at you right back here, that big cheesy smile of his. That he's not going to do. So
303 Ninja.
If you go onto the internet and you type in 303_ninja, 303 ninja, or the 303 ninja, depending on which social media you are working, you will find me. You can go to 303_ or 303 ninja on the Instagram to find me on there. We ran out of music. I gotta hit it again. You can go to the email, drop us an email. That'd be fun. Do it at thepoipodcast@gmail.com. Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, everything is POI Podcast. You can call, text, voicemail into the show. We will have you on the show if you so desire, if you're not going to spam us when we put you on the phone. You can do so by calling 314-764-7631. It spells out POI Pod 1 because at one time I liked Synergy, and I tried it with a phone number. Otherwise, We will be back here next Tuesday, same bat time, same bat channel, for more fun. I need 10 years. I have never figured out a way to close a show. So I'm just going to stop talking. Goodbye.